Christians celebrate Easter world over. Easter is a time that Christians all over the world commemorate the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. This year's Easter 2024 is no different, as Christians gathered together in different denominations to celebrate and remember the sacrifice of Christ, which he had done for the entire world. At the Kingdom Exploits Ministry International, KEMI, it was a time of worship, testimonies, prophetic declarations, and the likes. Apostle Salvation Sule gives us an overview of the events. He made a profound statement stating that the resurrection of Jesus is what gives us the essence of our faith.
I feel so excited because Christianity itself began at resurrection. The resurrection of Jesus from death is what gives us the essence of our faith. Today we make bold to say we are Christians because he rose from the dead. If he never rose, we never have a faith. So we're confident and we're so excited in the sacrifice of the Master. I'm so delighted because today I stand on the finished work of Jesus. Significance of celebrating this moment is that we commemorate and we remember the very sacrifice of Jesus Christ on the cross. And the significance of this is that we come into touch with his resurrection power. Paul the Apostle said that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering. It is important for every believer to know that the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross is still significant till today. Anytime you call upon that sacrifice, you make demand on that sacrifice, the riches of his glory, the power of his resurrection, it is available to heal, it is available to deliver. So there is so much significance, and one of the significance of this Easter is that Christ himself is not living in heaven, but that is living in us. Christ in us, the hope of glory.
At the Shalom Christian Center, Numan, Pastor Shama Bulus Taya talked on possibility of the life of the believer.
We're going to look at it is possible. Look at your neighbor and say it is possible. Look at somebody and say it is possible. Possibilities, the capability of something, an event occurring, happening or existing. The capability that something is occurring or existing. Possibility. It should be the life of a believer. It should be the life of a Christian. The realm of possibilities is the life of a believer. Every believer should desire to walk in the realm of possibilities.
At the Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, LCC and Cathedral Numan, it was a combined service as members came together in celebration of Easter. Hammering on the testimony of Mary Magdalene and others amid other activities of the day, Dean Reverend John Mark read from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 5 and 6.
Tazo kumatatika dating dole ne ko kana so ko baka so sheda na su Mary Magdalene da kuma wancan Mary dole zamu yarda da shi.
Reverend Ponoka Nation of Tabernacle of Faith tells us more on the essence of celebrating Easter.
It's unfortunate that many of us don't understand that Easter is a reason for Christmas. Why Jesus came and we're celebrating his birthday, Christmas, is because of today, the Easter. Everything God planned for man to become was lost because of sin. So God has to devise another means, a strategy, to achieve his plan over man. And so God brought today, the Easter. But Jesus have to come. So Christmas came, the birth of Christ. But the reason is because of today. Jesus have to die. For man, sin. He became sin. Jesus have to die. For the poverty of man, for man to be wealthy, Jesus have to die. For the sickness that was upon a man to be healed. So all that pertains unto man is the reason for this celebration today. We are celebrating not just because Jesus died, but because Jesus rose again from the dead. That is why we are celebrating the Easter. And it is very profound in the scripture that Jesus, after he has known that everything has been accomplished, he gave up the ghost and he declared, it is finished. So today we are in church celebrating Easter because our Jesus died and he was not in the tomb. The third day, which is early morning today, he rose again. That's the difference. That's why we are here to give God all the praise and give him the glory.
Apostle Salvation gave a strong message to the world that Jesus is the answer.
The message to the world is that Jesus remains the answer. He is the only way to the Father. There can be no any other way. Your father cannot be the way, your mother cannot be the way, not even any magician anywhere or some sort of people who claim to have any sort of power from wherever they got it from. But Jesus remains the answer. The Bible said there is no name given among men that we might be saved but the name of Jesus.
Caleb Zadok, reporting for Eagle Lenses TV.